So what is your favorite card so far in Aetherdrift? Honestly, I have a hard time picking, but probably the Last Ride has a lot of vibes to me. I really like that card, but I'm sure the Grim Bauble, there's a bunch of cards I really like. I will have one in the near future. What is the card you're looking forward to and want to get? And I'm so excited for Aetherdrift. We are right around the corner. Tomorrow is pre-release, and welcome to MTG Thursday's Thoughts, where today we're going to talk about Aetherdrift a little bit more and kind of maybe some of the things that Aetherdrift is going to impact and the way we're going to see some new decks and standard and things like that. Because, you know me, I like standard. I like pushing standard. I love commander. I love standard. I love all formats, realistically, that I've played. I've enjoyed them. Some of them I haven't had a chance to play yet, but I'm sure I would enjoy those as well. But Aetherdrift is coming out pre-release. As soon as pre-release happens on Friday, the cards are legal and standard. So you're going to start seeing them. You're going to start seeing them if you play on Arena. You're going to start seeing them if you play in your leagues. Maybe not as fast right away because it takes a minute for the cards to get to people, but very quickly, very, very soon, you're going to start seeing them as soon as they get onto Arena, which I don't think they're going to next week, but basically they're legal as of Friday. So you can start playing them. And so you're going to start seeing some stuff like that. I believe we're going to see like a Dimir artifact-like deck, which I'm building one, looks a lot of fun, where you get a lot of synergy for artifacts. But also you're going to see them in some of these like bounce decks that are already there, because you got like the Grim Bauble, there's -2/-2 stuff. So you pop it out, you bounce it, you hit somebody, you know, there's things like that. You're definitely going to see a vehicle mount deck probably in Boros. That's going to be quick, running with Koladin in the front of it. So be prepared for that, because Koladin is quick, fast, and everything comes out of haste and stuff. So they start putting out vehicles, you're going to get hit quick. You also have some really cool graveyard synergies that are already there, with some things that are already out there. So you have ways of putting stuff in the graveyard, bringing them back, some creatures that'll give you some big payoffs for it. Ways to gain life, lose life, things like that. I believe we're going to see a discard deck. Discard deck. So a deck that wants to discard stuff. And this may also lead into a deck, like a 3-color deck, that is all about I'm discarding and pumping my stuff, but then I'm going to reanimate it. So there'll be, I'm going to put big, gross stuff that I can't cast right now because I'm discarding it, but I'm going to then cast like Zombify or something like that and bring back an Atraxa on turn 3 or turn 4, depending on the mana, how fast they get their mana. But, they're definitely going to see like maybe blue, red, white, which is Jeskai. Maybe you will see a cycling deck with those 3 colors for cycling, whereas you're discarding and cycling cards in there, and then you're pumping up like the Mako Shark, and there's some other cards that say whenever you discard a card, you get advantage, and Captain Howler could be a part of that. Captain Howler is going to be a fun commander deck, but I believe, you do what you do and have fun with it. But I think we're going to see some of that as well, some discard strategies and synergies, because there's just some fun discard stuff in the thing that lets you discard stuff and then draw more cards and things like that. And then you've got just your normal ordinary cards that are just going to be out there that you're going to see maybe some new counterspell, the one that's like the counterspell that gets vehicles. I believe it's vehicles and creatures unless they pay like 4 mana or whatever, which is not bad. It's not a bad card. It's like a little card in it. You're going to see some of the different archetypes of different creatures. 1 or 2 of them get in. We'll probably see some goblin synergy, I think. There's some really fun goblins in here. So maybe we can see some fun goblin decks sneaking in. Mono red's always going to be mono red. Maybe something that we can stop seeing all the mice. I don't know. I know people are talking about how those mice are crazy. I haven't really seen it as much because honestly, recently in Arena, I haven't had much of a chance to play the standard. I've been playing more Historic Brawl, which is just kind of my cup of tea when I have the time to play it. But overall, it's been a lot of fun. I think there's a lot of fun coming out of this, and I hope you get into it and you build some fun decks. And, just enjoy it. Go enjoy pre-release. Have fun with it. There are some really fun synergies and really things you can build. And then after it, have fun, build your decks, just enjoy it and have fun and see what you can build. We're bringing out, if you're going to be in Magic on Chicago, bring some of those decks. I'm going to have a couple of the decks that people can play at the table that are going to be like vehicles and a discard deck. And I'm personally building I may just do the discard for my own deck, but I'm also building what is it called? A vehicles deck and everything. So come play those decks. If you're going to be Magic on Chicago, have fun, enjoy it. Let us know. We'd love to play some Magic the Gathering with you while there, whether it's standard, pioneer, modern, or hopefully some commander. I want to play a lot of commander, bring several commanders with me. But yeah, there's my thoughts for today. Aetherdrift is out or coming out tomorrow. Have fun, enjoy it. Get those packs, get them quickly. I've heard there's allocations are low. Supposedly, this is just something I've heard from some people. I'm not sure how true that is or not. You never know. But that means that there's a possibility a product might be scarce, which means you need to get your hands on it when you can before prices start going up. So if you can and can afford it, go get your stuff now before the prices start going through the roof, or people buy it and then scalp it and then raise the prices crazily. So hopefully you've got a good game store that won't overdo it and give you good prices for stuff. But I've already seen some prices rising on some of the like collector boosters and stuff like that, because those are sought after. People are looking for things in them. But hey, look, play boosters are still just as cool. You can hit a Chrome Mox in there. I did hit a Chrome Mox in a play booster. So you can hit those in there. So just keep that in mind as well. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, we'll see you next time.